You are standing in a music store looking for a multi-effects pedal. In front of you is Neural DSP Quad Cortex. It's got an intuitive touchscreen, incredibly accurate amp capturing technology, unmatched processing power, and it also comes with a price tag of $2,000, making your face go pale. But what if I told you a pedal sitting in the lower shelf has almost identical features and sounds very similar, but for a fraction of the price? Today, we will be looking at the multi-effects pedals to avoid in every stage of your guitar journey and the best alternatives to get. The pedals which will give you the best value for money while keeping up with your demands. You have just entered into the world of electric guitars. You do not even know what most guitar terms mean. Some of the more expensive pedals look more complicated than an airplane cockpit. Besides that, you do not want to spend a lot of money on a new hobby straight away, so you hop on Amazon to find a few pedals that will help you get accustomed to the guitar world. This is where most beginner guitarists fall into the biggest trap. They find pedals like Amoon Pock Rock or Curve Cube Baby and hope to learn the basics. The package finally arrives and they plug their guitar into it, try to play something, and the sound is just terrible. They spend hours trying to figure out how to make good patches, but it seems impossible. Finally, they start to think that electric guitar is not their thing and give up. Little do they know that the fault is probably the multi-effects pedal and not their skill. Instead, the ultimate beginner pedal that is entirely worth your money is the Zoom G14. This pedal is a legend for a reason. It packs over 70 effects, a built-in looper, and 68 drum patterns to practice with. It has surprisingly deep tone-shaping tools. In a compact shape and easy-to-use interface, it is the ultimate beginner pedal. Although it is more expensive than those generic Amazon pedals with a price tag of $100, it is worth every penny and is the perfect entry point for every beginner guitarist. Before we get to the next stage, if you found this video interesting, I am sure you will want to watch more videos for my channel, so subscribe and don't miss out. You finally got out of the beginner stage and you are good enough to start doing gigs. Around this time, you are eager for some good gear. You want your guitar to sound like the real thing. And because of the famous name, you run into something like the Boss ME25, but really, it is not the pedal that will help you through this phase of your guitar journey. The Boss ME25 is famous for being a menu diving nightmare. Moreover, it relies on older COSM modeling tech and is just outdated at this point. So it is best to skip the old tech and opt for a pedal like the Nux MG300. This pedal is a massive step up because it uses modern amp modeling and allows you to load custom impulse responses. This means your digital amps will finally sound and feel like they are pushing air through real, physical speakers, all while keeping the price incredibly low for the features you get at around $250. You are improving, moving from an amateur to a semi-pro status, and with the upgrade of your status, there needs to be an upgrade of your gear as well. You need a pedal which can be used for studio recording and for playing at bigger stages. You do not want to be seen as some overkill having a huge board at the stage, or you have limited desk space at a studio. That is why you want to avoid pedals like the Helix Floor. It might be an incredible piece of gear, having dual Shark DSP processing, over 300 models of amplifiers, speaker cabinets, microphones, and effects presets, a bright 6.2-inch color LCD display paired with 12 capacitive touch foot switches. But they are absolutely massive and weigh over 15 pounds. If you are flying to gigs, taking the subway to rehearsal, or have limited desk space in a home studio, they are complete overkill and a logistical nightmare compared to something like the compact Line 6 HX Stomp. It is a professional-grade guitar and bass processor that packs the identical Helix Dual DSP modeling engine into a hyper-compact, pedalboard-friendly stomp box. Designed to serve as a complete standalone rig, a travel solution, or a multi-FX expansion for an existing pedalboard, it runs the exact same amp, cabinet, and effects models found in the flagship Helix Floor. The physical chassis is highly portable, weighing just 1.75 pounds, making it highly favored for fly rigs and tight pedalboards. you are ready for a no-compromise touring setup. The trap here is dropping $2,000 plus on static profiling units that don't let you naturally tweak the amp's EQ, or buying the most expensive flagship model when you don't need 20 different inputs and outputs. The absolute smartest buy is the Line 6 Helix LT. It delivers the exact same dual DSP processing power and world-class tones as the top-tier Helix floor, but uses a streamlined hardware design that saves you hundreds of dollars. You get all the tone with none of the financial regret. So there you have it, a multi-effect pedal to avoid and a multi-effects pedal to buy for every stage of your guitar journey. Hope this video gave you some valuable information and saved you some money as well. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.